Hello, Detective Pikachu?
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
After what feels like 50 years in a cryo chamber, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has finally arrived.
Finally.
Seriously, the countdown to this movie has felt so long, but trust me, it's worth every single second. The Slurp crew have been lucky enough to watch the movie a whole week early before its official release.
I was not expecting that.
Yep, you heard us. We're so excited to share everything we've seen, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got tons of more amazing Sonic content coming your way. But I'm just going to put it out there. The prequel, well, easily the best of the bunch, and that's saying something, because how often do you see a trilogy that keeps leveling up? Well, the Sonic franchise is definitely an exception. I had an absolute blast watching this movie. It's jam-packed with fan-pleasing scenes, tear-jerking moments, jaw-dropping post-credit tags, and a whole lot of Sonic lore. But today we're diving into one of the most anticipated scenes, the death of Maria Robotnik. This pivotal moment takes a few surprising turns from the game's lore, and it's bound to spark some major reaction from the fans. So this is your pre-warning. This video contains major spoilers for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. You've been warned. Let's dive into it.
Let us talk with our fists!
Now, it's not often people are excited to see a child die on screen, but Sonic fans are built differently, and we finally get to see this tragic event unfold as Maria Robotnik meets her fate. In the Sonic Adventure 2 game, Maria Robotnik is the granddaughter of Professor Gerald Robotnik and Shadow's closest companion on Space Colony Ark. Suffering from a terminal illness, Maria forms a deep bond with Shadow, who was created to find a cure and bring hope to humanity. Their relationship is tragically cut short when G.U.N raids the Ark, fearing Shadow's power. In a heartbreaking moment, Maria is shot while helping Shadow escape to Earth, her final wish being for him to protect humanity. This wish becomes the core of Shadow's inner conflict, but the film switches things up slightly. While the film does a solid job of establishing the bond between Maria and Shadow, for non-Sonic fans, it skips over some key elements from the games. Maria's terminal illness, which plays a major part in the original story, isn't mentioned here, likely because it's a bit too heavy for a kid's movie. Instead of being created to find a cure for humanity, Shadow is kept by G.U.N in a stasis pod, although it's clear he has some freedom as we see him spending time outside of it and forming a bond with Maria. The escape scene also differs from the game. Instead of Maria helping Shadow escape alone, the movie shows Shadow, Gerald Robotnik and Maria trying to flee together as G.U.N officers storm in. As the soldiers open fire, the bullets don't hit Maria directly. Instead, they strike a tank, causing an explosion. When the dust settles, we see an emotional Gerald kneeling over a lifeless Maria, with Shadow rushing over to find that the blast has killed her. While changing such an iconic scene might ruffle some feathers in the Sonic community, it kind of makes sense given the film's age rating and target demographic. Sorry to all the fans that were hoping to see a kid get gunned down, but that level of emotional devastation is staying in the games. After all, cutscenes and animation can push through those boundaries while keeping things age appropriate for kids, something live action can't always get away with. So, what did you think to the changes of this iconic scene? Did it live up to your expectations, or were you hoping for something closer to the original? Let us know your thoughts in those comments down below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for loads more awesome Sonic the Hedgehog 3 content. We've got scene breakdowns, full reviews, and plenty more exciting stuff on the way. I've been Connor for Slurp, and I'll see you in the next one.